formation. Sarah Brown, we just saw a goal defence, mentor, a goalkeeper. That combination of mentor, Clark, you saw Brown, Guthrie, key in shutting down South Africa. For South Africa, we see Denise Pogito at shooter alongside Holzhausen. Fab combination, but England got the better of them in that third quarter when they last played. So how have they recovered from that? Berger at centre, Mweni a keeper.
Let's introduce the match officials, your call umpires, Michelle Fippard and Gareth Fowler. The reserve umpire is Josh Bowring. The ball carrier for this bronze medal match is Jen Willis from Devon. Okay, Liverpool, let's count them down from 10.
England versus South Africa, the bronze medal up for grabs. Here we go, one last push here in Liverpool in the 2019 Netball World Cup for both sides. Tracy Neville, Norma Plummer departing their head coach roles after this match. One will leave with another medal for their country. And South Africa straight away with the goal shooter that's been in form, Pogita, getting the first one on the board, Pamela Cookie.
Yeah, she's looking calm, she's controlled. Lucky there for England. Not as clinical off that centre pass, but they still have ball in hand. But no, Pretorius right on the edge of the circle. We talked about her so much in this competition. She can get those intercepts at crucial times.
Contact centre England. And the goal third. Contact centre England. Where you are, centre, and the goal third. Beside and the goal third.
Goal third.
Serena Guthrie has noted that she's in a match here. She'd expect no different, the England captain.
South Africa having to go back, nearly from Clark. Holzhausen, she goes long.
South Africa.
She scores. This Guthrie just coming in a little bit late on that, but then Berger just getting her feet tangled up on top of her.
So South Africa take an early lead. They lost the first two quarters in the semi-final yesterday against Australia, but came back and won quarter 3 and quarter 4. So far, starting as they left off yesterday against the world champions. The first miss of the match, though, for South Africa. Now Mentor picks it up with Yusora Brown and Clark. England got to weave it through, the needle through the defence.
Just getting a little bit tangled, but lovely backup from Yusora Brown allows Thornthwaite to open up.
Contact, wing attack, centre third.
So good defence, Pretorius in that goal defence position for South Africa. Mweni in the goalkeeper position. They've been immense in this World Cup. A nice take from Housby. England to get on the board. 2-1.
Good, they needed that one just to settle themselves.
Vantage break, goal defence. Vantage contact,
so goal one, centre pass. England, Guthrie being forced back again, trying to break down that wall.
And that's where where England was struggling yesterday, getting through into that circle with the Ferns defensive end. So just needing to post up one of them, the other one rotate round, and then they can do amazing things like that.
89% she shot yesterday in that loss against New Zealand. Housby, 24 of her 27 shots went in. So far, 100%. 2 for 2 then. South Africa cross-court into the centre third. This patient play. One of the best teams in the world now in this bronze medal winning match.
Contact, goal defence.
Pogita not comfortable to shoot from that range.
With the goal shooter, yes.
But draws the contact, and her quick release on the shot makes it so difficult for a defender to set up, get their 3 foot, get their arms to try and put her up.
Vantage obstruction centre.
Better there from Jo Hart, and I liked how she came off and screened the back. But just missing on that one, her first shot.
Wing defence contact, inside the wing defence.
She'll shake it off. She'll go again. South Africa leading by 1. Nice passage of play. Bongi Mzomi's been immense for South Africa in this World Cup. She's had her injury problems as well, Pamela. But she looks on full fettle at the moment for the South African side.
Yeah, indeed, and capitalising on that miss we just saw there from Harton. But just getting into nice spaces. Jade Clark. Yes, great play there from Guthrie, just putting that pressure on Berger. Ball going off the back line.
Oohs and ahs in the M&S Bank Arena. The England Roses fans. The South African Proteas. Harton. There's one for the England shooter on the board.
Yeah, confident shot there. Good to see her just go straight to post after that first miss. Nice play. Harton, Houseby just drawing the defenders forward and then using that backspace. Good from Guthrie to see that.
Day 7 and Thursday when these two teams met, of course. England won 58-47. Houseby only missing 2 shots on that occasion. Harton missing 3. It was good shooting from the England side. But South Africa now being patient. Good defence once again from the English unit at the back. Cross court. Crowd are liking this one, Pamela. They're making them work for this.
Having to go back, having to play so many balls, but just the offside call for Guthrie.
Yes, Sita.
She knows they were putting that pressure on. Just opens up onto the post. Pogita, good positioning from her.
95% Pogita shot at yesterday in that semi-final against Australia. She only missed 2.
Advantage offside wing.
They go again, and another one rolls in for the home side.
Yeah, good from Harton. She did go back out to the edge, but it was good for Houseby to draw that baseline and pull the defenders.
That build-up once again by the South African side.
Advantage obstruction, goal attack.
Short pass into Berger, the centre for South Africa.
Way defence contact.
England making it difficult. But South Africa not afraid to play this ball round. And that split from Pogita gets her so much closer to the post.
We give South Africa a 1-goal lead. Already just over 8 minutes remaining of the first quarter. Oh, what a ball! Houseby's going to try and get closer. Will Harton go?
Nice.
She will.
Look at this feed. Great from the centre third from Haythornthwaite and good strength from Houseby.
She had 26 feeds yesterday, Haythornthwaite, in the match when she came on and did her business. And now it's time for the Roses to capitalise. 6 apiece, under 8 minutes remaining.
And these are the times where England need to make sure that they are clinical and they score off the turnovers.
Centre third. Centre third, yes. Where the wing defence
Hear the voice of Michelle Pippard from Australia.
Yes, she is.
Gareth
With her
Fowler from
centre.
New Zealand taking charge of this bronze medal match. Haythornthwaite. Harton. Guthrie.
Having to swing this ball right around the edge of the circle.
No, outside the circle.
Just need better timing in there from Houseby and Harton so that one person pops free. At the moment, they're just switching defenders, so no one is actually free. But this is nice defence from South Africa. Mweni, but great vision. Guthrie to go over the top and Houseby to score.
Played in the Super League here in the UK, of course, before moving down to New South Wales with Helen Houseby in her 2nd World Cup.
Unlucky Mweni there, coming for the fly. That was a cross-court ball that you really do not want to give when you've got a hunter like her in the back.
Contact, wing defence.
But Mweni can't quite get it to a teammate, and England still have possession.
Yes. Advantage, obstruction, wing attack. Advantage offside.
Good confidence there. Harton coming back from her first miss.
Pause. And the goal third. Yes.
The pace is fast and furious. Netball World Cup medal up for grabs.
Contact, goalkeeper.
Serena Guthrie said
Yes,
yesterday,
yes.
we
Yeah.
have to get on the podium in our own backyard in a World Cup, and we're going to do our best to make sure that that
Just here by
happens.
the pole.
They're taking a turn. Mentor, one of the best goalkeepers in
England.
the world, in that position for England, but not putting off the South African shooter. England lead by
Contact
1.
in defence.
Lost
Yes,
that
we
first
defend.
quarter yesterday, 12-9 against New Zealand, so the England Roses started with some pace. As we expected, Pamela Cookie, is it going to plan in terms of what we expected with the starting sevens from each side?
Yeah, I think so. It's tight. We thought it would be tight after what's led up to it in the 2 phenomenal matches yesterday. Neither team has yet to crack. They're just getting the ball. England just that 2 goals ahead at the moment, and South Africa's centre pass.
Now they're back on defence.
Lovely defensive work. They're causing that. It was a lateral ball.
Just up here, yeah.
Had to be pinpoint, but it went off the
Minus contact
sideline.
centre.
The chanting starts from the Roses fans. Sorrow Brown to Haythorne Thwaite.
It's good use of angles to bring that ball down the court. And lovely from Harton. She slaps her hands together. She commends her teammates for the work they did in defence and bringing that ball down to her.
It's a 3-goal advantage then.
Contact South Africa centre.
Yeah, Berger will pick herself back up.
Yes, where you are now.
Instantaneously, the Roses capitalise and get themselves in position and drop one in. There's Pittman on the sideline. The close-knit nature of this English team been shown throughout this tournament, particularly and elevated with the injury to Leila Guskov, of course, early doors. England been a player down throughout this tournament. The Achilles operation
Contact with
she
the
has
bids.
been a success.
Yeah. And we talk about it, when you're having
See
to
the
play
contact
8 games in
outside.
10 days, you need that squad of 12. England have been down Leila Guskov, but it's been good to see her on the bench
England.
supporting the rest of her teammates.
Minus break, wing attack. Minus contact, wing attack.
attack.
She watches on, supporting
back
her
when you
team
attack, that's
to
it.
potentially another bronze medal. The last 2 World Cups have been bronzes for England. They would like another one because they don't want another 4th place finish that they've had 8 times before.
Advantage obstruction wing
Nice
defence.
across court. Good defence from South Africa. Salad fingers, as she's known. Jo Harton popping another one in.
Indeed, yeah, lovely play here from her, just to create that backspace. Salad fingers because of her lovely long fingers. I don't know where the salad came from though.
Back, forth, across, the speed,
Minus
the
offside,
angles.
centre.
Nice pressure, Sorrow Brown on Haushausen. Nearly from Mentor, but good strength, Pogita. Can she finish it? Of course she can.
England.
Norma Plummer looks on, coached Australia to 2 World Cup
Minus
goals,
centre
of course, in
obstruction.
2007 and 2011. Not forgetting, of course, her own personal World Cup gold in 1975. So she's been there, she's done it, and she's trying to make history because South Africa have only ever had
Where
2
you are,
medals
centre.
in the Netball World Cup, a silver and a bronze. She would like a 3rd, because it's been quite a long time, Pamela Cookie, since they've picked one up, South Africa.
Yeah, Norma Plummer,
Minus obstruction, wing
a
defence.
real legend. Great person, great netballer, great coach,
Minus
all-round great
contact.
lady. And she's done so much for this South African team in terms of getting their belief in each other, upping their skill level, and getting them to work so collectively as a team. Oh, smart play, Holzhausen, and lovely from Pogita, just to be ready for that little short pass. Renske Scholz watches on.
Housby, who falls back into the centre third, Sorrow Brown, Haythorne Thwaite. Still a 3-goal advantage, under 2 minutes remaining.
And that from Housby and Guthrie. Housby just going the wrong way. And Kumza Mweni ready to pick up for that intercept.
South Africa.
Just waiting, no other option. just needed Houseby just to come towards a little bit as it was getting
defeats.
closer to that 3 seconds, just to help her teammate out.
Contact centre. Outside.
What a battle. Berger and Guthrie.
That's contact, goalkeeper, on the shooter.
This will be to draw it just one back behind England, and it pops in for South
England.
Africa. Under 1 minute remaining then. England on the centre pass, looking to stretch it out to just a slightly more comfortable 2-goal lead in this bronze medal
That is
match.
your side. Contact with attack up the line.
Masomi just getting up close and
Where you are,
personal
wing
to Clark.
defence.
Contact call. Now England have time. Better from Houseby, coming out the circle just to draw, release that pressure. Mweni on the 3-foot shot, so strong. 16 seconds to go. Harton puts it in.
The crowd are getting twitchy then, Pamela Cookie.
South Africa, not much time now. They needed to go into that circle to give them an opportunity, but the clock runs down. No chance to put one on the board.
England have started well, South Africa have started well. Of course, both sides have. It's a bronze medal winning match here in Liverpool, but it's the England Roses 14, the South Africa Proteas 12. England, South Africa then the second quarter here in this bronze medal match. England have the upper hand at the moment with that 2-goal advantage.
Large obstruction and offside. Advantage offside with defence.
Lovely start there from Harton. Good depth on the centre pass. Okay, Thornthwaite hit that corner, and Harton confident on that first shot. Nearly getting round Mentor. But down the other end, as we see this long bomb here from Jo Harton, just going back in the net.
Stands at 1 metre 88
Advantage
tall
offside.
in her 4th World Cup.
Free passes are offside.
Jo Harton
Yes.
picked up her 100th cap here throughout this Netball World Cup competition. Houseby under the post.
Nice.
South Africa.
And that's what she needs to continue doing, that quick movement. As Harton rolls round the front, pop the other side, and she's free as a bird because the 2 South African defenders getting sucked on the moving player. Nice strength, Berger. And Pogita just popping at the right time.
Yep, she's done a lot of popping at the right time, the South African shooter through this World Cup. A couple of cooler spells, but when it mattered, she's really been delivering, and she's doing so today. And in the blink of an eye, up the other end it goes. And Helen Houseby shouting instructions on the South African centre pass. England now leading by 3, so they've stretched it out to one more. Titorius with the high ball over. She was immense yesterday in that 3rd quarter against Australia for South Africa.
Good pressure there from Asura Brown. Putting the mark on Holzhausen, but then stepping off to cover Pogita so that she wasn't able to do a shooter ball, and she had to go to post.
Contact, centre third. Where you are, goal defence. Yeah, that's it. Advantage contact, goal
Nice
defence.
depth, and Houseby just sneaking herself through on the baseline.
England.
Good from Asura Brown there, just doing enough to put Holzhausen off.
18-14. A 4-goal lead.
South Africa.
A mistake.
Wow, those are the times when you just need to bank your centre pass, just to keep the pressure on the opposition.
That gives South Africa a little bit of a sniff. A mistake made by England. Has to be capitalised
Okay, it's
upon.
where you had it now. Okay, goal defence. With her. Do you want to wipe it? Hold time. If you will wipe it, please. No worries.
So, being wiped up and cleaned. A very nice British round of applause.
Okay, we're
In
going
terms
to
of
put it in
tidying
here.
it up. You see there, though, Pamela
Construction.
Cookie once again. Bongi and Somi spent quite a lot of time on the floor in this
England.
Netball World Cup.
Sorry, South Africa.
But she's up, she's
Sorry,
good,
South
and
Africa.
another one's in
My
for South
mistake.
Africa.
Yeah. And it's their centre pass, so
Right, right, wing attack.
opportunity for them to bring it back down to 2.
Possession
But a
in
mistake from Masomi.
defence.
Jade Clark,
Possession.
fabulous work there on the centre pass. And gets the possession call.
Shouts of direction from the England Roses bench to every one of their players when they get within earshot.
That was tight. Maweni saw that ball was coming, but the
Right,
pass
it's
was
contact,
hard
in,
enough
offside,
and
with
flat
defence.
enough to get through.
Contact, wing attack. Right, obstruction, wing defence.
Nice movement. Good fake from Harton. Good movement from Housby.
Nods of approval from the Roses, waiting, if needed. Stretched out to 4 now for England. Double
Right,
that
it's
lead that they had
contact,
after
Sita.
the first 15 minutes. Housby goes off court round the back post. Look at her, absolutely everywhere.
And this defensive pressure, though, from Maweni and Pretorius.
Okay, goalkeeper.
England having to keep swinging that ball
With the
around the edge of the
goalkeeper.
circle because there's no one in front
That's
free for them to pass to. Luckily get that contact call on the edge and then they can play themselves in.
They hit 20 and a 5-goal lead.
Contact goal attack.
Close there from Harton, just
Where you
thinking
are,
she
goal
got
defence.
round in time.
Bit of space here now then for South Africa. Move it around freely.
Oh! And great work from Berger after Serena Guthrie got a hand to it. Sarah Brown picked it up.
Shoulder goal defence.
Berger was
Where you
straight
are,
on
goal
that.
shooter. Goal
Good
defence.
play
You're right. Yeah.
by South Africa. And it
Okay.
ends with a goal of 1 pulled back.
Right, it's contact, wing defence.
Good patience. Sarah Brown just backing up on that centre third line.
Right, it's contact, wing defence.
Having to go back again to the line.
Wing defence, contact.
But this is where South Africa need to just clean it up a bit because England now are struggling to get this
Right, it's
ball
contact, centre.
into the circle, but they keep giving away contacts, which allows England to settle, and then they can do the movement off that to score.
100% from Housby. Harton at 92%. 7-4 England lead this second quarter. South Africa want to dig deep here. Of course, it's a long way to go in this match.
Goal shooter.
Mentor, great positioning, forcing that contact from Pogita as she tried to swing round.
Housby out the circle again. Pass it off, get herself back in.
Contact outside goalkeeper.
Harton just offering for
Outside.
that holding ball.
With the
Just
goalkeeper.
like to see her move a little bit more off the body. This is the work as we see Pogita, just that left shoulder going right into Mentor's chest.
A shout from Harton. Goes back into mid-court with Clark. She's forced back. But as usual, absolutely everywhere. Jade Clark,
Contact, hold.
whether it's in the
Centre-
centre position when
Yes.
she's played there or in the wing defence.
That's not taken. She didn't
Position
intend to
which is
take it.
Picked up and fully running with in this
Possession.
competition.
Possession.
Nice play. And that's what you get when you do your work off the ball. Don't wait for your attacker to land with it and then try and get free. Do it before they land so that when they have the ball in hand, you pop open. Mentor tried to come out hunting, but a great pass into Pogita.
A great move by South Africa.
centre obstruction. Advantage obstruction centre.
South Africa continuing to
Advantage
defend
contact wing
well.
defence.
Bad pass there, always going to be intercepted.
In the centre third. In line with me. In line with me, yes.
Straight through the middle of the two English defenders. This is the pass. Mweni was always in front, and she was always going to get that backing up. That's when you say, land your feet, be grounded so that you can change your mind.
So good passage of play this from South Africa. 23-18, coming up to 6 minutes remaining until half-time, and into the corner position. Runs Serena Guthrie, picks it up to Haythornthwaite.
What Haythornthwaite is also doing good is
Offside.
she's helping the defensive end bring that ball through. You don't normally get a wing attack playing up so high, but they need her at this moment just to be that offload, and gives Guthrie the chance to get further down the court.
Martin making sure it's hers.
Contact with centre, outside.
Guthrie, she's holding her left shoulder there. I don't know whether she just sort of took a little barge, Pamela, or...
Yes.
Yeah.
Contact goalkeeper by the goal post.
Housley
Yes,
likes
that's
that one. And she keeps a 100% record, 13 from 13. Great intercept and positioning from Serena Guthrie.
Large obstruction, goal attack.
Lucky.
Large obstruction, wing defence. Wing defence contact.
Strength there from Haythornthwaite on that edge.
Obstruction.
Mweni
One
just,
step back,
that's two in a
goalkeeper.
row now where Housby
Yes,
has
that's fine.
used her body in positioning and drawn that contact call. So Mweni will now want to change that up. Do something differently so they can win clean ball.
Advantage offside.
Harton puts herself back.
Contact keeper. Contact
Instantaneously
Where you
wants
are,
you to
goalkeeper.
drop because they know
Okay.
the other one's coming in. That communication that you guys have, that telepathy.
And it is that, and it's comes with playing with each other for so long, and these two have partnered for a while now. But it's key fundamentals of a goal shooter and a goal attack. One comes to the
That is called-
top,
that
one
one.
goes to the base. If the one's rolling around the back, the other one comes forward. It's
on.
always about
Just
balancing up
here,
that
just throw it,
circle.
yeah.
You never want two players just hanging out behind defenders on the
Free
baseline.
right now, goal attack.
So now
Nice
Harton
offside
hit the
with the
post
bit.
as Housby comes through.
South Africa.
Tracy Neville looks on. Just under 4 minutes remaining until her half-time chat. Her team have stretched the lead out to South Africa now to 7 in this second quarter. They're winning it 11-7, 12-7 after that last goal. England are leading this second quarter.
Yes, centre.
We'll sort of flip over and take. And Holtzhausen gives herself a round of applause, G's herself up and puts another one
Indeed.
into South Africa.
Guthrie just hitting Berger there, trying to get the intercept. Well seen, Harton. Good draw from Guthrie, pulled Mweni aside. Housby under the post, free. Yes, Jade Clark forces South Africa into another mistake.
Advantage obstruction.
Advantage contact, wing attack. Contact centre.
See Norma Plummer there just in the back of your shot. Nobody either side of her on the chairs at
Advantage
the
offside
moment
with
on the
defence.
South African bench. There she is, just letting her head coach to take it all in. Just before half-time, let her collect her thoughts before they go in after the first 30 minutes.
Nice shot.
And what will be her thoughts Pamela Cookie, what will she be thinking? She lost the first quarter
That is right.
14-12. She's
Teacher
losing the
obstruction.
second quarter 14-8. What will she need to do? What will she be telling her players?
In terms of turning up, they've had a couple of opportunities where they've been wasteful with the ball. England's defence has been high. Guthrie has been coming out. Clark has been putting a lot of pressure on, but they've not been converting. But then also in defence, we haven't seen many turnovers from them. Pretorius will be looking to try and put the English players in a position where she can come out with a fly and cut down on those contacts
Outside.
around the edge of the circle. It gives England
Hold on.
an easy feed in.
It's just outside penalty pass. Yes.
The voice of umpire Gareth Fowler. That's a nice shot.
Lovely shot there, nice and high.
A good camera shot, a nice shot. Lots of good shots
Lots
going
of
on
good
in
shots.
this first half. Under 90 seconds remaining then.
deflection,
England
wing
have a
attack.
9-goal lead, but remember, South
Advantage
Africa were
obstruction,
down at
centre.
half-time, losing the first 2 quarters yesterday against Australia and fought
Contact
back for their
centre.
lives, winning the second half by 6 goals yesterday. So England knows what's going to be coming here from the South Africans. Plenty of time left in the match, but just 1 minute until they go in.
Contact hold,
And it
centre.
might be where we see South Africa bring on
Centre,
Van der
yes,
Merwe
there.
at wing defence, just to add a little bit more height. And Pretorius, we said she can do it. When they need it, she comes out with ball.
So all the good players in the world are time conscious in terms of netball. They'll know exactly how much time they've got left, South Africa. And if they didn't know, the crowd will help them by counting it down anyway. Plenty of time for South Africa to pop another one in and make it 22.
And it's their centre pass, so if they can be quick, they can get another one on the board just before this half-time break. But having to go back, 7 seconds. Denise turns. And she misses. She had time.
She did have time and she did have a shot and a chance for South Africa to pull one back. Tracy Neville leaves for her half-time talk. And England are leading the way at half-time. 29 goals to 22. So the third quarter in this bronze medal match between England and South Africa. England have a 7-goal lead at half-time after winning both quarters now, the first by 2, the second quarter by 5. And the team talks would have been had. Pamela Cookie by Norma Plummer for South Africa and Tracy Neville for England, both therefore in their last half-time chats before they depart their head coaching role. What would they have said? And what changes could we look for, if any, but maybe not from the shooting partnership just at the moment?
No, they're doing well, but we do see Norma has made the change in the wing defence position. Van der Merwe has come on,
Advantage obstruction, goal attack.
adding that little bit more height in there,
Advantage
a bit more
obstruction and
power.
offside.
First chance for South Africa, goal for goal then, early doors. There she is. She did start yesterday in that position against Australia, but she's now been
Advantage
brought on.
offside,
There's
wing
confirmation of that wing defence change.
Contact goal.
And she already gets a little hand in it, but Mweni can't pick up the scraps. She causes the contact.
Yep.
Nice work there.
South Africa.
Good Joe Harton to start confidently, going straight to post.
Yeah, both Harton and Housby were in charge of the shooting
England.
duties yesterday in that semi-final against New Zealand. No changes from the shooting lineup from Tracy Neville yesterday. None so far, but why would you when your
Right,
shooters are
obstruction
performing
centre.
as you want, as they should? Clark
Advantage contact goal
Harton
defence.
keeps it under control. Guthrie.
Nearly there,
Throw
just
in. Wing
teetering
area.
on that 3 seconds.
Yes. Advantage obstruction. For obstruction centre, where you are. Holding, goal defence. Where you are. It's the inside arm, yeah. Body's fine.
Housby steps up. Harton ready and poised if needed.
England!
She continues that 100%. We see the crowd loving the action.
Indeed, the final day, this bronze medal match, over 8,000 netball fans from around the world. Majority English on this match, enjoying the England lead so far.
They are indeed, but I'd just like to take a moment to appreciate that intercept from Karen Berger there at centre. Just getting that reverse hand. But the crowd, they've loved all these games. They've been tight, they've been well contested. And they've supported all teams throughout this competition and forcing Holzhausen to make that mistake.
She missed a couple yesterday, did Holzhausen. Shot 14 of her 16 attempts. And that's a miss there, so South Africa not drawing one back yet, 32-23. Nice build-up, cross-court, beautiful take. Oh, said Helen Housby to herself. Plays it right back at Haythornthwaite so she can compose herself under the post. You like that one, Pam? You're laughing.
I did. That was great conversion from her. She got a little bit tangled, but she was able to swing that ball across the circle to Haythornthwaite. And a lovely finish.
So South Africa come again. Well, they're in matching positions and they've got matching hairstyles. Both WDs for South Africa and England. Jay Clark and Van der Merwe.
Quick hands from Holzhausen. Lovely shot. She got herself in a good position. She used her quick feet and her quick hands to just get a little bit closer to the post. And she was confident on the shot.
Good. 1 minute, Harton's in the centre circle. And within the blink of an eye, she's back like a magnet to the 10-foot post for England and popping another one in. 10 now, they lead.
Oh, lovely pressure on the edge. Guthrie-Clark combination. Get another turnover. Oh, but just 3 seconds held there. No one coming towards the ball again for her, or offering long, but getting rid of their defender first.
Contact hold. Yeah, right. No, that's okay. That's okay. England.
So, England centre pass. They'll be happy with this margin, but they'll just want to keep it going. Housby not comfortable shooting in that position.
Contact, goal shooter.
Just missing from long range. That's a nice shot there to see just how far the shooters get in the circle and where they do take shots from.
You saw the jump of the goalkeeper, Mweni, from South Africa. But the goal didn't go England's way. Now they turn it over. Haythornthwaite looking for options. To Clark, to Guthrie. England looking to hit 35 here and get the lead back to 10 over South Africa.
Centre arms around.
Yeah, and South Africa just letting England off the hook there. Again, the shooting combination, when they're on song, they're so good, but sometimes they can just get static. Jade Clark is the lady right here. What great work to cover Potgieter as she came out of the circle.
The most capped England player ever in her 5th World Cup, as is Jiva Mentor for the England Roses. 8 World Cups between them. That's experience in the England squad right there. And there is Jiva Mentor getting in the thick of it, showing the world why she's rated as the best goalkeeper.
Yes, indeed, getting a great rebound position there. Potgieter had no way of getting that ball. Awesome work by Mentor.
So back line from Mentor, under 9 minutes remaining.
Contact centre. Your arms around her first. Your arm needs to stay down.
All the shouts at the moment coming from the England bench.
Too long, goalkeeper. Outside the circle. Outside the circle. Yes.
Good, nice and quick. Under the post.
England!
Housby, 18 from 18.
Contact with defence.
57 times in total these sides have faced each other. England have won 43 of them. And they've played 8 in the World Cup, with England winning 6. Let's not forget, though, South Africa, we know their strength. The Quad Series win earlier in the year, Pamela, in January, a 3-goal win.
Holding,
South Africa had over this England side.
Yep.
So you stretch it out, but netball time just seems to go on forever. A lot of time for these sides to pull it back, and South Africa in particular, but now it's a 12-goal lead for the Roses.
Yeah, as I say, we're only midway
Okay,
through
okay.
this third quarter.
She
Still
hit
a
the
lot of
ball,
netball
hit
to
the
be
ball.
played.
Nah.
Oh, that's clever there, Potgieter. Just landing on her back foot, so
England.
couldn't step forward, so dishing it out and back in again, so that she could still take advantage of that long lead.
The oohs and the ahs throughout the arena. Helen Housley with a thumb up now, like she's on a picture lift, directing her shooting partner back to where she wants. A little high five between the two England shooters. Working so well, 90% Harton, 100% Housby.
Only one miss between them. Fabulous stats.
That is contact. Obstruction, arms for first, yes. There's obstruction, both players out. Goal count. England.
There's the South African bench. Oh look, Norma Plummer repositioned herself. Now on the end of the line. But that's not unusual. We see head coaches moving up and down the coaching bench for maybe clearer direction in terms of shouting directions to a certain area.
Indeed, definitely, and you have to stay obviously in your end of the court. But yeah, they move up and down, whether they're talking to the substitutes that are on the bench before they're coming on, telling them what they want to do, or whether they're shouting, as you say, directions onto the court to the players. So yeah, only you will see some coaches liking to just get a move on. Others will stay in their chair for the whole 60 minutes and only move at the quarter break.
Goal attack, obstruction.
It's just each one varies and does what works best for them and their team.
Looking across, Tracy Neville,
That is
pen in
contact
hand, pad
centre.
on knees. Next to her coaching lineup, including Colette Thompson, of course, the performance coach. 4 World Cups she's had for England as well. But South Africa trying to keep into this one, trying to drag back that 12-goal deficit, and that's a good start. There's another one popped in because Norma Plummer, Pamela, is not going to make any changes when Potgieter's shooting well. You know, there may be South African fans shouting, "We want Siggy Berger," but that's not going to happen at the moment. But if England keeps scoring like that, maybe she might have to change it up a little.
Yeah, indeed, she might have to, but this is a fabulous take from Jo Harton we just seen there. But in terms of the South African bench, as you say, Potgieter is 18 from 21. When she's getting the ball, she is putting it through the net. She is an option.
Goalkeeper.
It's depending on whether you think these subs that are coming around the bench will be able to add anything more to that. And we have talked about whether South Africa's bench is strong enough to make all those changes.
Haythornthwaite gets up, still got those compression-type cycling shorts on, recovered well and just in time for this World Cup with a little hamstring injury that she picked up playing down under, gives her left leg a bit of a shake.
Contact goalkeeper.
Harton has got a few of those now where she's right under the post, just stuck her hand up.
South Africa!
Great England fan, loving Jo's work. And Clark again in the right place, putting her body on the line. Oh, she's really stepped up tonight.
Advantage offside.
Good, and I love that when they're moving in the circle. Didn't love that shot, however, up until that point, it was great rotation.
Advantage contact shooter.
Advantage obstruction, weight defence.
Oh, this is strong work. Hear the crowd applauding the defence of England. But they weave it in and find a little gap. And crucially, South Africa put one in.
Yeah, that was good from Berger. You see how she faked to the right and then Potgieter opened up in the middle.
Yeah, see Helen Housby asking for the court to be dried again as Natalie Haythornthwaite has a quick look up at the score, and she'll see that her and her side have that 11-goal advantage. And before this match, Tracy Neville spoke about her players being mentally injured. And I think with an 11-goal lead, their recovery is fully on track.
Yeah, definitely. No signs of mental injury there. They've really come out of this game right from the word go, and that's what we said they needed to do, and which they did after yesterday. And that 2-goal loss to New Zealand.
Contact on round the waist, yes. With the keeper. Contact hold. Yep. With the goal defence.
The tall 1.91 height of Jiva Mentor. Look at her.
Interference with the goalpost. You hit the goalpost. Both players are out.
Unlucky Jiva Mentor.
Jiva's like, I'm not interested in the goalpost. I'm trying to stop a goal going in here.
England.
So why did he pull that in terms of...
She hit the post with her left hand.
And it made it wobble.
Exactly. So interfering with the post. These things put shooters off, you know. Nice Houseby. Lovely footwork. She's psyched.
A big loud let's go from Helen Houseby. 43-31, under 2 minutes remaining of this third quarter. The penultimate match of the 2019 Vitality Netball World Cup.
Contact centre.
The bronze medal up for grabs before New Zealand and Australia come and fight it out for gold.
Good pressure defence here from England. But Pogita just at the last second coming free. But she can't score it, and who is it on the edge of the circle but Jade Clark? Yes, Harton. Miss up from Jiva Mentor, and Jade Clark ready to take up the spoils.
Advantage obstruction centre.
She's only missed 3 so far. That's the amount that she missed in the game on Thursday against South Africa when she popped in 30. She's on 23 at the moment. Jo Harton and Helen Houseby and her teammates. Rachel Dunn. Thumbs up to the fans, thumbs up to the crowd. South Africa looking to make it 32.
Nice spin from Haushausen, but she's not confident to shoot from that distance. She gets a little bit closer and she's happy.
Advantage obstruction, wing defence. Contact wing defence. Yes, wing attack where you are now. Contact keeper. You okay?
So South Africa
Hold time.
looking to put in a good performance. Bongi and Zomi said before the semi-final, Pamela, we're ready to compete for 57 million people, and they have competed, and they're going to finish the highest they've done for a long time after that third place finish in 1967 and the silver in 1995.
Yeah, and they're going to show that when they host the World Cup in 2020 coming up, this performance is getting to this final, 2023, sorry. They can do even further than where they've received now, but England pushing themselves even further. 16-10 that last quarter. 1 quarter to go. Can they keep this up?
To welcome the final 15 minutes, and the fans know it. (46-32). England leads South Africa, 15 minutes away from a bronze medal here in Liverpool for the home side at this year's Netball World Cup. And that's the start that the fans wanted. Pamela Cookie, the ball was brought back on for this final quarter, and the England fans lifting their team, buoyed and excited with such a big lead that they have.
Yeah, indeed. Coming into this last quarter with 14 goals. It's difficult when one drinks it to see how this can slip, but when you've got the likes of Jiva Mentor on the defence, trying to get turnover for your team. England have done so well getting up to this point. They've lifted, they've shown mental toughness to come back, and they've showed some great skill as well.
So England in possession.
We see Chanway has come on at centre now. Berger has gone to the bench, and she gets an interception straight off the mark.
No.
Contact wing defence. Hold time.
Bongi and Zomi, the inspirational,
Where you are, wing attack.
probably one of the most inspirational Netball World Cup players here in the whole tournament, alone for South Africa. One of the backbone of the South African team in a third World Cup, flying through the 100 cap mark as well for South Africa since being here.
Yeah, and we see Chawene coming
Frank
through
Golan
for
with
that
attack.
low ball to get the intercept for South Africa. Oh, and Lucky Clark
Towards
just
the
going
top.
offside.
Offside. Towards the top goal attack. Thank
Last
you.
day of a 10-day tournament, it's fine.
Advantage obstruction, goal to wing defence.
And Holzhausen misses there. Guthrie does
Contact
well
goal shooter.
to keep that in England hands. Holzhausen 11 from
Full time.
15.
There. Thank
She'll
you.
be a little bit disappointed with those
That
stats.
is causing wing
69%,
attack.
11 from 16.
Advantage obstruction, wing attack.
Sora Brown. Nice.
Bowen, advantage offside, outside the circle. Bowen. Hold time. Just where you are, wing attack.
Haythornthwaite on the back line then.
Advantage offside, wing defeat. Goal defeats contact.
Yeah, that was good strength from Harton,
Yes.
just to stop. Pretorius just coming through the back of her, and Housby continues 100% shooting. 24 from 24.
Advantage break, got wing defence.
We just see here on the left-hand side, quarters 14-12
offside, goal
to
attack.
England in the first one, 15-10. That was a great quarter second, but then they
Contact centre.
improved it even more, 17-10 in that third.
Come up to the circle edge
Currently
centre.
2-all in
Yes,
this fourth.
that's it.
South Africa did win the last two quarters against Australia, but they've got a bit of work to do here with just under 12 minutes remaining. When they get the chance, they have to convert it. They have to take the opportunity.
Goal third.
How many times have we seen Jade Clark
Offside, wing defence.
do
Free pass,
something
South
like that
Africa. Yes.
and just continually run and run?
And man, she's been, I'll say it again, phenomenal this game. Really stepped up for England.
Advantage offside, advantage obstruction, goal defence. Contact goalkeeper.
The fans not liking their star mentor being told to stood by. The contact was called.
Here.
Sura Brown just done to the post, just getting a little hip. And Holzhausen gets another shot.
Holzhausen, 12 from 18 at 67%, 23 from
Advantage
27 for
contact
Potgieter, the other South African shooter, 100% for Housby, and just 4 goals missed by Joe Harton. Means England have a 13-goal lead, and the ball's handed over to mentor, to Yusoro Brown, and England go on the charge again.
Advantage contact and offside centre. Bowen, advantage offside.
Good jump
Yeah,
from Van
just
der
Bowen
Merwe.
just there. Yes.
Nice. Swing to the top from Harton. Haythornthwaite waits for Housby to come out. Housby, 100%, 25 from 25. Phenomenal. Really stepped up as a big game player.
Really put some good shifts in the English shooters. Remember, Harton shot 100% in that win against
Advantage
Samoa
obstruction,
in
goal
the
attack.
third game here at the
Advantage
Netball World
Advantage
Cup.
offside. Contact centre, where you are. Kick, free pass inside the circle. Inside. Yep, where you are.
let's go from Chelsea Pittman and the England bench. Everybody cool and calm at the moment in terms of England. There's no real movement of any form either from the South Africa bench. You have to ask the question, Pamela, that loss that they had yesterday against Australia, the 2 goals South Africa, and Norma Plummer said afterwards, listen, we were the underdogs in that match and we pushed them. And no one was expecting us to win it. That would have took a hell of a lot out of them in terms of their performance today.
Yeah, definitely, and I think contact there on Guthrie, but South Africa was so buoyed by the fact that they made it into this top 4. That there was a lot of emotion, and it took a lot of pressure. Ooh, that was a tight call. Both of them, I think, 50-50. But another miss from Holtzhausen.
Technically South Africa's first semi-final already, because when they won silver in 1995, it was direct, there was no semi-final at that stage, so South Africa doing a little bit better than their world number 5 ranking, and they're going to finish, this is the bronze medal match of course, so the worst is 4th as England now have a 14-goal advantage in total control. Housby out the circle once again.
Centre contact. Come up centre, South Africa. Yes, that's it.
Oh, boom from Harton, from way downtown. She's got her confidence back.
And there's 8 minutes remaining then of this bronze medal match. England push it past 50 at 51 goals. The chants start again from the fans who were so disappointed and heartbroken yesterday, as were the players and all of the team, and they've come back here today and put on a good performance. Swings around the rim and pops out for South Africa. It's not going their way today.
And Potgieter getting a talking to there from Michelle Fippard. Yeah, but as you say, the ball just not dropping for them. But it's because of the work rate of this England side. They've not let up once. And Housby continues that. Oh, lovely work. Just coming off the court, but she was quick back on it. Sometimes some shooters get stuck and they're offside and they can't catch the ball, but she was so quick to get back onto the court again after she'd offloaded her defender.
Offside, free pass. Wing defence, stay on side. Where you are, goal attack.
Centre court battle.
Advantage offside, centre.
Continues. A little bit of movement on the South African bench, but as we know, that's usual. Players just ticking over if needed.
Goal defence, that's obstruction.
Be called upon by Norma Plummer.
Goal attack.
And no movement whatsoever in terms of the England bench.
Yes.
Good shot, Martin.
It's Tracy Neville's last game in charge here of the England team.
South Africa pass.
Right on cue.
Advantage break, got wing attack.
Change from Norma Plummer in terms of seating position and personnel on court. You have to ask yourself as well, Pamela Cookie, Netball World Cup, nice one goes in for South Africa every 4 years. Look at the age of some of the England players in particular. Maybe the last time that they'll play together in a Netball World Cup. You know, mid-30s for Clark, Dunn who's on the bench, mentor as well. And for South Africa, look at the likes of Mweni and Holtzhausen. So this is a big deal for the players and the country and the fans, of course, but for the players, you know that when you're heading towards retirement and you know it's only once every 4 years you get a chance.
Yeah, definitely. And a fabulous turnout. We see Ziggy Berger has come on at goal attack. Holtzhausen has gone to bench, but you're exactly right. I remember in our bronze medal playoff game 4 years ago in Sydney, that's exactly what's going through in my head. I wasn't sure whether it was nearly time to retire, but that was going to be my last one. Yes. And it was just about kind of pushing yourself through, wanting to finish on a high, wanting to do it for the rest of your teammates who you've just worked so hard with over those 4 years and previously as well to get to that point. So A lot of these girls will be thinking, yeah, potentially this is my last World Cup.
Obstruction,
How can I make the most
around.
of our
Where
current
you are, goal
situation?
attack, step forward, goal defence. Obstruction.
They're in a goal attack position.
England!
Siggy Berger, the South African, one of the youngest in the South African team. Talking about the other scale in terms of ages is Berger, 23 years old, Player of the Year for Storm this year in the Netball Super League. So on and taking her opportunity, but 54-38's the lead, under 5 minutes to go.
I'd say Siggy Berger, normally see him in a goal shooter position.
And again, goal
So
attack.
a little bit different.
That's contact. Oh, sorry. Contact, goal defence.
Oh, bless. Apologising for pulling too early, knowing and seeing that Houseby had the ball right under the post. But once you've blown your whistle, you have to take it back.
And he gave a nice little sorry after he'd done it as well. Under 4 minutes remaining then. England en route to another bronze medal at the Netball World Cup, 3 in a row. It'll be the 6 in total.
England!
South Africa will finish in 4th position. Lots of 5th and 6th recently at the Netball World Cup since 1995, and that silver medal.
Inside, where you are now, goal attack.
Lovely shot.
South Africa.
This bullet pass. Oh, England lucky there to get that back line. But they'll take it. And that's what happens sometimes when you get yourself
Goal attack,
in a good position.
Yes.
Fortune favours the brave.
Victoria shouting.
Advantage obstruction.
In that GD position for
goal
South
defence.
Africa.
Yeah, but you can't grab up where you are.
First shot for Berger, second shot, sorry, for Berger, 2 from 2. Bullet pass from Guthrie.
Advantage contact.
Having to swing that ball around. Houseby on the baseline. Everyone knows. Dunn, Pittman, Williams, Panagari on the bench.
Serena Guthrie's leaving the court. The captain. A high five from Coach Tracy Neville, a huge hug from Coach Tracy Neville. The hard work's been appreciated. She takes to the bench with coming up to 2 minutes remaining. A 17-goal lead will give England the bronze medal here in Liverpool at this Netball World Cup. And now the crowd are starting to be heard.
Yeah, nice for Guthrie to leave the court with that such a loud ovation from the fans. How awesome captain she's been for this team. She's worked so hard, and I'm so pleased for her. Yes, the final whistle hasn't gone yet, but we can safely say England have won this. Currently 57-41. Oh, we want done is the chant that the crowd are giving.
And I can see, Rachel, you know her very well, Pamela Cookie. A little smile on her face, cross-legged.
Obstruction, goal shooter.
I don't think they're going to get their wish. Not with 60 seconds coming up at this bronze medal match. There she is.
Oh, what a legend she is. Bless her, she loves it. The crowd cheering when they see her on the big screen. Oh, she's coming on. Yes,
the crowd say.
She's coming on.
Look at the reception for Rachel Dunn. I've got goosebumps on the back of my arm.
This is so lovely. That is what type of player she is. She has been amazing for this squad, off the court as well as on it. She has galvanised them, brought them some calmness. Such a team player is Rachel Dunn. I'm so happy that she got that moment.
if she scores with 45 seconds to go after being brought on for England. 57-41. The bronze medal is won. Tracy Neville, please, in the crowd. No, Rachel! That's what the fans are saying. Get the ball to Dunn. Harton wants the ball to Dunn. Oh, Hasby! Tracy Neville's face. We're coming to the last few seconds. It's in the possession of South Africa. They have had an amazing Netball World Cup. They're going to finish in fourth. In 2023, the World Cup goes to Cape Town. But the buzzer goes! Tracy Neville wins a bronze medal for the England Roses here in Liverpool in 2019. It's another bronze medal for the England Roses. They'll finish in third. South Africa will finish in fourth. That's the performance that the England fans wanted after yesterday. That's the performance that everybody involved with England wanted. They win the bronze medal, 58 goals to 42. Looks like a few tears from Ebony Usoro-Brown. And look at that. She's leaving the head coach role. Norma Plummer's leaving the head coach role. And both coaches can leave thinking, you know what, I've done a good job. Tracy Neville will be disappointed. She'll be frustrated. She wanted more. But they came and delivered today after the disappointment of yesterday.
Oh, so proud of them all in terms of how they came back from yesterday. Yes, they were down, but they started this game. They won every single one of those 4 quarters today. They put their foot down. Each and every one of them stepped up and did the job that they needed to do. So proud. So proud of this captain here, Serena Guthrie, leading that squad and leading the charge from the front. Jade Clark, how good was she? So many names I can name from the squad. Fabulous work, and to get that bronze. But as you said, Norma Plummer and the South African team, they should be really proud of what they've done in this World Cup. First time ever getting into a semi-final. Fabulous, and 50 caps today as coach of South Africa. Well done, Norma Plummer.
Well done, South Africa. Well done, England. It wasn't the close score we were particularly expecting after that match on day 7. But I think the fatigue had set in for South Africa, and the game plan for England was strong. The shooting was strong. Great to see Leila Guskov on court with the rest of the squad, and look at the fans behind. A Netball World Cup at home. Ebony Usoro-Brown still lost it. She's still crying, and they should be proud, as South Africa should be. A wonderful bronze medal winning match, and for the England fans, it was the right result.
Oh, awesome scenes here. And so much love from the crowd and appreciation. They've come out again today to support this team. And the players would have lifted from that. They really would have, right from the start when they came out to that roar from this crowd. So much support. Oh, and Beth Cobden there, who missed out because she did her ACL.
England take the victory, 58-42. Norma Plummer will also be leaving her head coach role. She's now courtside.
Well, Norma, not to be today. Do you think there was a little bit of fatigue there after a phenomenal tournament from your side?
You look like you're crying more than me. Oh, no, you know, we always knew it was going to be a battle. I mean, England's circle was fantastic. I thought, you know, Halsby and Harton's really got it together. And you can't go out chasing. We needed to block up, but we were a little bit undisciplined today.
Yeah, England kind of getting the better of the South Africa have come such a long way under your tenure as head coach. You got them into the 4th position.
You're kidding, I cannot hear a thing. What are you saying?
I'll come in really close to you, we'll get cosy in here. It is phenomenally loud in here. South Africa have come such a long way under your tenure. When you look at what you've achieved with them over the last 4 years cycle in this World Cup, how proud are you of that team?
Well, very proud. I never promised them a gold medal. I said that we'd take them on a journey, and that the mission was to make the four. And we've come fourth in the world. It's better than 8, and I'm very proud of that.
If you're truly retiring, then, as you say you are, that it's the end of your coaching career, when you look back at the career you've had, you must be very proud of yourself as well.
Yeah, I think I know what you said, but satisfied it'd be a bit of an understatement. It's been fantastic to work with these athletes. They've been, really phenomenal.
Certainly has been. I can barely hear a word you've said at all. The crowds here have been phenomenal. Your team have performed well. We'll have to leave it there, I think, Mama, so that we can both hear ourselves think. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry.
Look at the crowd here at the M&S Bank Arena. Appreciating all the support, and Tracy Neville now is with Hannah Wilkes.
Well, Tracy, we'll do our best in this very loud arena. A bronze medal in the bag, the smile on your face says it all, really.
I know, the girls, they couldn't do me any prouder. They've played some exceptional netball, and they've lost 3 quarters the whole tournament, and it cost them the gold medal playoff, but they're amazing.
I mean, let's just talk about the crowd. The players are phenomenal, but the crowds here the last week or so, can you quite believe that this turnout has been here supporting your Roses every step of the way?
The supporters have been absolutely incredible. The pivoters, even the Tracy Neville lookalikes have been amazing. But yeah, just a massive thank you. And to Vitality, Jaffa, Nike, Sport England for keep funding us all the way through this, and a special thank you to Joe Adams and Sarah Timington who have supported me along my journey.
You've had a phenomenal squad with you the last week, and looking back even further than that, some of the players today likely to be their last World Cup, the likes of Jiva Mentor, Jay Clark, Rachel Dunn. They've done themselves proud out here as well, as a group, haven't they?
They've not actually told me it's their last World Cup. I want them to go on, keep going till Birmingham. But whatever happens after this, I'm sure they'll have an exciting journey, and whatever, wherever life takes them. And I'm actually quite looking forward to now seeing where life and the journey takes me. I've had an amazing experience with these group of girls, with the Roses, and one day I hope that I'll come back into this fold.
Well, Tracy, you've done a phenomenal job, and you've got such a proud legacy. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, I think South Africa will be so pleased with what they've done. They really, truly have been amazing this tournament.
Well, the hug from Jay Clark and tears from them both. And Jay Clark is now with Hannah Wilkes.
Well, Jade, what a game. Player of the match performance from you. Did you enjoy yourself out there today?
Well, we made sure we were going to enjoy it. I mean, it was heartbreaking yesterday, but we didn't want that match to go wasted. We wanted to learn from it and put it in today, and it just showed real resilience from everyone. And this whole crowd, everyone in Liverpool was wishing us luck. Everyone even more supportive after the loss, so we wanted to do it for them, wanted to do it for everyone watching at home, for Tracy, for everyone, all the past players. Just so relieved and happy right now.
You certainly did that for everyone, and if you look at the bigger picture, beyond what you girls have done on court this week, you look what netball has done and how it's been covered and received and the support you're getting. It's much bigger than what you've just done on court, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it's hard to remember that time sometimes when you're on that court, but when you get off and you just see the reaction, and everyone is going to be getting out playing netball now, and it just means so much to the country, and just thank you for everyone getting behind us. So many people have fought to get netball on TV and in the media. Now it's everywhere. We can't even go out of the hotel without someone talking about netball, and we're absolutely loving it. So just thank you to everyone involved.
It's a special group of players, this England team. What's it been like battling out with them on court?
Oh, it's amazing. We've lived in each other's pockets for the last few years. We've got such an amazing culture, and I think everyone looking in just can feel part of it. Like we love being together, we love being on court together, and we hope everyone feels that joy watching us as well.
We certainly do. Well played today. Thanks, Jade.
Thanks.